Welcome to your yoga flow. We are going to be moving through some outer hip openers today. So incorporated into the flow, whether we're balancing or holding statically in one position or another. If you would like to use yoga blocks or towels or a strap, please keep them handy. I'll cue you at points when it can be helpful to use those items. Otherwise, it's up to your discretion if you do want to use yoga props or not. Please move at your own pace, honor your body where it is. So today in class, I'm going to give an opportunity to work on hurdler's pose. We're going to go through it really quickly within the flow, and it's right around the chaturanga. So I'll cue you there when it is time, but I'm not going to be workshopping it during the flow, so I just wanted to workshop it here for you so that you know how to get into it and how to get there. So from a plank pose, we're going to get into it by taking right knee to right tricep, reaching your heart forward, and then bending your elbows. Now in this elbow bent position, what's going to happen is one of my triceps is going to be right up against my ribs. That's going to be one of the areas of support. And this other one, my tricep's going to be more on my inner thigh. Even though the cue is knee to tricep, as you bend the elbows, your arm's going to move back a little bit. So as long as you're not doing your chaturanga this wide and your palms are underneath your shoulders, you should find that tracking where your tricep is rubbing right next to your ribs right there. So that's the position that we end up in. And then when you're low, you'll start to straighten your right leg forward and come forward, bring the weight into your hands, squeeze into your left glute to lift your back leg, and then you'll swing your right foot back to lift up through your back bend, and then hips go high, downward facing dog. So it's up to you, of course, if you want to take the full arm balance, if you just want to practice the one-legged chaturanga, or if you want to skip it entirely. But now you know how to get there once we find hurdlers within the flow. And we will get started in child's pose. Bring your shins to the mat, big toes touch, knees wide. Crawl your fingertips forward as you sink your hips towards your heels, and then rest your forehead down on your mat. Take a slow breath in. Open mouth release. One more inhale. And a long exhale. Give yourself this chance to be still and present in your body. Aware of what you still hold on to. Begin to gently rock your head from side to side. And pause in stillness. Crawl your fingertips over towards the right side of your mat. Let your hips get even heavier towards your heels, and maybe place your left palm on top of your right to intensify your side body stretch. Then begin to crawl your hands back through center and all the way over towards the left. Rest downward and find your gentle breath. Palms make their way back towards the top of your mat. Push down into all 10 fingers, feel your elbows lift. Then shift your shoulders forward and up. Meet in a tabletop position with your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. Inhale, reach your heart forward. Slide your shoulder blades down. Lift your gaze up as your tail tips to the sky. Exhale, round and curl through your back body as you bring your chin in towards your chest. Inhale, belly lowers. Heart rises, tail follows. Exhale, round and curl in. One more. Inhale. Exhale. On your next breath in, pause in neutral, gaze in between your thumbs. On your breath out, pull in with your core, stay strong. Inhale, sweep your left arm up high, open through your chest. Exhale, thread your needle and hover fingertips above the ground as your left arm weaves underneath your right. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, thread your needle, hover and hold, squeeze your core in. Inhale, rise. Exhale, thread your needle. This time, lower your outer shoulder down. Let the side of your head rest on your mat. Feel free to stay as you are, or you can reach your right hand up, back, and around so that your outer knuckles rest on your outer left hip. If you are interested in a balance to start your class off today, slowly begin to extend your right toes behind you, squeeze your core in to help with your balance, and then slowly start to lift your right foot off of the ground. Stay engaged through the right leg as the toes go even higher to the sky. If you decided for the balance, lower your toes back down, unwind your right hand, place it back where it started on your mat. Lower right knee underneath your hip. As you inhale, press into your right hand, lift your left arm up tall. Stay here on your exhale, extend your left toes behind you, inner foot comes down to the ground for more support. Kickstand your right toes off on the right side of your mat or the right side of your room. Inhale, reach your left arm forward above your head, side body stretch in your supported side plank position. As you exhale, swing your left hand down, flip your left heel to the sky, and start to pull your right knee in towards your chest. Find your strength here in your three-pointed plank. And then send your right toes back to meet your left to find downward facing dog. Once you find down dog, immediately begin to pedal through your feet. Find some length in the backs of your legs. Bend generously into one knee and then the other as you bicycle your heels up and off the ground. Strong press through all 10 fingers, and then put a little bit more emphasis into your pointer finger and thumb. And slowly move into stillness. Inhale, shift forward, find high plank, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, knees down. Tabletop, rearrange yourself so that your joints stack one on top of the other. Inhale, belly down, heart rises, tail up. Exhale, round and curl. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Final round, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, find a neutral spine. Exhale, pull your core in. Inhale, right arm sweeps out and up, open your chest. Exhale, thread your needle, but hover your knuckles above the ground as your right arm weaves underneath your left. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hover, thread your needle, pull your core in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, thread your needle, this time lower outer arm, side of your head down. Feel free to stay or move into your half bind as your left hand reaches behind you, outer knuckles rest on your outer hip. Stay or extend the left toes behind you, firm your core to use it, and then start to lift your left toes off of the ground. Slowly move into your balance. Square both hips downwards. And if you decided for the balance, lower your toes back down, unwind your left hand, knee returns underneath your hip. Press down into your left palm. Inhale, sweep your right arm up. Stay here on your exhale, extend your right toes behind you, lower the inner edge of your foot down, shoulder on shoulder, hip on hip. And for added support, you can kickstand these left toes out towards the left. Inhale, reach your fingertips overhead, big rainbow in your side body. Exhale, wrap your right hand down, lift your right heel, and then pull left knee into chest. Step back, find your high plank. Inhale, reach your heart forward. Exhale, hug your elbows in nice and slow. Keep the core engaged, continue pulling up through your belly button, move through chaturanga, and then take your belly to your mat. Find yourself in a small rest. Uncurl your toes. Press them down into your mat, feel your kneecaps lift. Push your pelvis down as well to help pull your belly in and feel activity in your core. Inhale, lift your nose, chin, chest, find your low cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, nose, chin, chest floats. Press down into the mat with the tops of your feet and with your pelvis. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, nose, chin, chest rise, stay or push down into your hands as you start to lift your upper thighs off the ground, upward facing dog. Exhale, roll over knees or toes, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Open mouth. If at any point in class you want to lower to your knees when we move through chaturanga, feel free. Find support. And you can always skip that sequence too and just meet in a downward dog. From your downward dog, inhale, sweep your right leg up high, find three-legged dog. Exhale, bend your knee and open your hip. Come high onto the ball of your left foot, really lift your left heel. See if you can reach your right knee up even higher. Push down evenly through both your hands. One more, inhale. Exhale, wrap, this time, knee to right tricep and hold. Inhale. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, sweep your right leg up high, three-legged dog. Exhale, step or walk your foot in between your hands and lower your back knee down. Inhale, palms, chest rise up, and palms face forward. I know you're doing awesome. Push down a lot into your right foot, slight traction back with your right heel. Knee stays behind your toes. On your next inhale, can you lean back a little bit more in space with your upper body? And while you do this, keep your core hugged in nice and strong. Find support for your lower back. One more inhale. Exhale, hands down, frame your foot, slide your hips back in space as you flex your right toes to the sky, half splits. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, shift forward for lunge, back toes under, float your knee. As you exhale, hike your hips up as you encourage your nose closer to your right knee and stay high on the ball of your left foot. One more inhale. One more exhale. Bend into your front knee, palms plant firmly on either side of your right foot rather. Step back, find your high or your half plank and move through your chaturanga. Inhale to reach forward with your heart. Exhale, bend your elbows, stay strong. Inhale, lift your chest, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, hips move high. Find yourself in downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Open mouth. Inhale, sweep your left leg high, three-legged dog. Stay, exhale, bend your knee and open your hip. Come high onto the ball of your right foot as you continue to stretch your left knee up even higher. Even press through both your palms. One more inhale. Exhale, move slow. Start to wrap left knee to left tricep. Stay here, inhale. Stay here, exhale. Inhale, three-legged dog, sweep your left leg up high. Exhale, step or walk your foot in between your hands and right knee lowers down. Inhale, palms, chest rise up and palms face forward to find your lunge. So you see I did that little adjustment in myself. I pushed and wiggled my left foot slightly forward in space so that my knee, when I come forward, stays over my ankle. Now I'm not just going to go into my hips. What I'm going to do is find some strength. The push down with the left foot, drag back with the heel, push down with the right knee, push forward as well. So I have this action like I'm pulling everything together underneath me. Nice and strong and supported. If you'd like to find the back bend, start to lift your gaze further up the sky. Keep your core hugged and strong. One more inhale. Exhale, hands down, frame your left foot. Slide your hips back in space as you flex your left toes to the sky. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, come forward in space for lunge. Back toes under, float your knee. Exhale, hips hike high as you stay high on the ball of your right foot and encourage your nose in closer towards your knee. One more inhale. One more exhale. Bend into your front knee, palms will plant down. Step back, high or half plank. Inhale, reach your heart forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift your chest, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, hips will go high, downward facing dog. Stay for a breath in and a breath out. Inhale, sweep your right leg high, find three-legged dog. Exhale, tap right knee, right tricep. Stay for an inhale. Stay for an exhale. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step or walk your foot in between your hands. Inhale, palms, chest rise to the sky, palms face forward once again to find this high lunge position. Push down into the ball of your left foot so that if your heel is far behind you and you push forward, you'll notice this rock forward of your entire body. This may put your knee over your toes, then just wiggle your right foot slightly forward. Core stays in, nice and strong. One more inhale. Exhale, back heel down, parallel the back edge of your mat, arms split long on the horizon as you keep this generous bend in your front knee, warrior two. Push down into your mat with both your feet as if you want to pull your heels in together and feel your inner legs ignite. Arms reach long on the horizon. Shoulders natural and relaxed. Gazes over right fingertips. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Front knee goes long. Palms reach overhead. Exhale, warrior two. Two more times. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, warrior two. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Keep your legs. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Right hand reaches up and back, and this left hand is very light on your left leg. Legs stay exactly as they are. From here, use just your muscular energy. Imagine squeezing into your right glute, and from that squeeze, spin your inner right thigh up to the sky. One more inhale. Exhale, hands down, frame your foot, step back, high half or one-legged plank, and move through your chaturanga. Inhale, lift your chest, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, hips will move high, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Open mouth. Inhale, left leg tall, three-legged dog. Exhale, tap, left knee, left tricep. Stay for your inhale. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step or walk your foot in between your hands. Inhale, palms, chest rise up, palms face forward. Find yourself in high lunge. Check in, make your adjustments. Do what feels right in your body. And then release that checklist. Find yourself here, experience your pose. One more inhale. Exhale, back heel down, parallel the back edge of your mat and arms split long, gaze over left fingertips. So when you transition from lunge to warrior, you might need a wider stance, and that's okay. Feel free to readjust, rearrange as much as you would like. You are not glued to your mat in a yoga practice, and especially not in my classes. Now we move. Inhale, lengthen through your front leg, palms overhead, maybe gaze up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, warrior two. One more, full inhale, full exhale. Keep your legs. Inhale, reverse your warrior, nice and strong through your lower body. Pull your heels in once again, and then use the strength of the left glute to help spin your left inner thigh to the sky. One more inhale. Exhale, hands down, frame your foot. Step back, high half or one-legged plank. Move through your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Find a breath in. Open mouth. Inhale, sweep your right leg up high, three-legged dog. Exhale, tap, right knee, right tricep. Stay for your inhale. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step or walk through. Inhale, rise. Find high lunge. This time on your exhale, sweep your arms behind you as you send your nose and chest forward in space. Arms are active. Continue to reach through your fingertips. Stay as you are or start to bring the weight a little bit more into your right foot. Get light on your left toes and then nice and slow, lift them off the mat. You can stay just a few inches or go a couple feet. Continue to reach the sole of your foot, the crown of your head as you keep the core engaged and pulled in. Inhale, palms, chest, rise up. Draw your left knee in towards your chest. Exhale, bend into your standing knee as you cross your left leg completely over your right. Now the toes can stay in space. You can rest them down on your mat, or you can wrap your toes behind your calf. One more inhale, reach up. Exhale, take your left arm underneath your right, either for a hug, a half, or a full bind with your arms. If you're in the full bind, lift your elbows a little bit more and send your pinky fingers forward in space. With control, just your leg, free the left one, send it behind you. As you bring your upper body forward, return to warrior three with your eagle arms. Now start to overshoot your warrior as you lift the left leg up even higher and dive down even more with your upper body and with your arms. Do not release your arms, do your best, challenge your balance, and now we release the hands down. Standing splits, optional blocks underneath your palms to bring the mat closer to you. You can stay, work on balance as you grab for the back of your calf. If you're working on a handstand here, you want to take your shoulders over your wrists, and you want this foot to be underneath your hips. So when I'm here, this makes coming into a handstand very difficult. There's not a lot of space, and I have to work very hard to get this right foot up to meet my left. But when I give myself some room, it gives me a little bit more room to play with and makes it easier on myself to get this foot up to meet my left one. Slowly, with control, we'll start to bend into the right knee and then lower your left toes down, lower your left knee down. Palms down, right knee will come back to meet your left. For this next portion, you can follow me with your knees in this position, or you can take this right knee and bring it behind your left so both knees rest on your mat. Walk your hands in, start to lift yourself up. Hoo-hoo. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, left arm underneath right. Find that hug, that half or that full bind. Inhale, lift up. On your exhale, you have the option to maneuver into a small back bend. What I love about this back bend with the twisted legs is since your balance isn't quite what you're used to, you're forced to use your core. So if you feel like in other back bends you have trouble keeping your belly in and holding yourself nice and strong, this is a really good place to practice. Slowly unravel out of this. We'll return back to tabletop. Ooh, what a good one. And we'll take 3 rounds cat-cow. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, round in. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. On your inhale, find neutral. On your exhale, toes curl under, hips go high, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep your right leg up high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, tap, right knee, right tricep. We're not done yet. Take an inhale, take an exhale. Inhale, 3-legged dog. This time as you exhale, shift forward into a 3-pointed plank. Load up the weight on your left side, roll onto the outer edge of your left foot, and then reach your right arm up, shoulder on shoulder, hip on hip. Begin to take this right leg, begin to wrap it around your left. Bend into both knees, sink your hips towards your heels. We have our eagle legs here. 1 more inhale. Exhale, right hand down, flip and switch. Take that left hand up to the sky, friends. Yes, you got it. Start to free this right leg, kick it straight out and away from you, and lower the pinky toe edge down. Then bring your left palm down. Awesome work, my friends. We're here for an inhale, here for an exhale. Inhale, reach your heart forward. Exhale, we got a chaturanga. Inhale, lift up. 1 more. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, knee into chest, and step or walk your foot in between your hands. Back knee, heel rather lowers down. As you inhale, lift up, warrior 2. Ha. Find your breath, yogi. Recalibrate, recenter right here. Inhale, lift and lengthen, straighten through your front leg, palms overhead. Exhale, warrior 2, keep your legs. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Right hand goes up and back. 1 more time. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior 2. We change. Inhale, hands to heart, bend into your back knee, flex your right toes, send them to the sky. Maybe come all the way down for your low side lunge. From here, we move with conviction. Squeeze your inner thighs, burst forward, right hand down on your mat or a block as you lift the left side. Find yourself in half moon pose. Slowly release left hand down, square your shoulders and hips down, return back to standing splits, and then bend both knees to take your left knee behind your right. Hold here in your Shiva squat, push down a lot through the right heel, and then lower your legs as they are down to meet in a seated position with the legs in this kind of funky cross with your right heel in front over top your left thigh. Wrap your left arm around your right leg and reach your right arm behind you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Optional left elbow on your outer knee or reach for your inner right toes. Start to unwind. Keep your legs as they are. Start to free this left heel though. Just bring it forward so you can come down to your mat in supine and then recross right leg over left. Take your right arm underneath your left. Inhale, extend your limbs away from you. Exhale, float your head, neck, and shoulders as you curl everything in. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This time, inhale, reach back, and exhale, unwind and release. Good work. Knees into chest, rock and roll along the length of your spine. Gather up enough momentum to meet in a standing forward fold. Once you're there, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, palms down. Walk yourself back to downward dog. We're not done yet. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, tap, knee to right tricep. Inhale, reach your heart forward. Exhale, chaturanga, optional to find hurdler's pose. Step your right toes back. Inhale, lift, up dog or cobra. Exhale, hips go high, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Open mouth. Inhale, sweep your left leg up high. Exhale, tap, left knee, left tricep. Stay for an inhale. Stay for an exhale. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step or walk your foot through. Inhale, rise up, find high lunge. Exhale, forward with your nose, back with your palms. Squeeze into your arms, use your triceps. Start to shift your weight forward into your left foot. Stay with your back toes down for support or start to float off of them a little or a lot. Strengthen this floating leg as you continue to use your posterior chain to lift it up high to the sky. And give yourself grace, my friend. Inhale, arms, chest, rise, draw right knee into chest. Exhale, cross right leg completely over left. You decide what you want to do with your toes, kickstand, float, or a bind. Inhale, reach. Exhale, right arm underneath left. You choose, hug half or full bind with your arms. Lift your elbows and send your pinky fingers forward. Start to free your right leg, send it behind you as you move through warrior 3. And then overshoot, lower your upper body, your arms, as you lift your right leg up even higher. Don't release your arms yet. Go slow, find your balance, and then release your hands down. Blocks or mat. Send your right toes up as high as you can. Maybe work on your balance as you grab onto the back of your calf, or work on that handstand. So remember, it's easier when the foot is underneath the hips and the hands are a little bit more forward. And so you're not so close and crunched in, and then this left leg doesn't have too far to go to meet your right. Begin to bend into your standing leg as you lower your right toes down, lower your right knee, and then step your left knee back to meet your right. So remember, you can always keep your legs in this position. They don't have to bind at all. If you'd like to follow me in the bind, take your left knee behind your right. You can keep your toes tucked or untucked. Just really depends on comfort. As you walk your hands in and lift yourself up. Inhale, palms to the sky. Exhale, take your right arm underneath your left and find your eagle arms. Big inhale, lift. Option on your exhale, find your back bend. You guys, I'm sweating. Slowly start to make your way out of this. Unwind and unbind. Move through your tabletop. Once there, 3 rounds cat-cow. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Next inhale, pause in neutral. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep your left leg up high, three-legged dog. Exhale, tap left knee, left tricep. Stay for an inhale. Stay for an exhale. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, shift forward, three-pointed plank. Load up the weight on your right side. Come onto the outer edge of your right foot. Lift your left hand up. Side plank and start to wrap left leg around your right. Bend both knees to find your eagle legs. Hips come close to your heels. And then we flip, right hand down, left arm up, yes. Start to free this left leg, kick it out, pinky toe down, and then lower right hand. Stay for an inhale. Stay for an exhale. 2 chaturangas. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, bend your elbows. Inhale, lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose, and step or walk through. Back heel down. Inhale, windmill up. Warrior 2. Catch your breath. And now we start to move. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, warrior 2. Keep your legs. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, warrior. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, hands to heart, bend into your back knee. Stay or lower all the way down for a generous side lunge. With strength, use your inner thighs. Let's burst forward and lift through the right side for half moon. Option to take a block underneath your left hand. Start to lower your right hand down. Square your torso as you return back to standing splits. Then bend both your knees. Tap right knee behind left calf. Hold, push down through your left heel. And then as you are, lower. Butt comes on the inside edge of your right heel. Wrap your right arm around your left knee. Left hand behind you. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. Option right elbow on your outer thigh or reach for the inner part of your front foot. Start to unwind. Legs stay as they are. Just free this right heel rather, and then lower down. Cross, recross, left leg over right. Start to take left arm underneath right. Find your eagle position. Inhale, lift everything away. Exhale, crunch and curl in. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, crunch and curl. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach away, and as you exhale, unwind and release. Fingertips behind your thighs, rock and roll. Find momentum. We'll meet in standing forward fold. Once you're there, inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, forward fold. Palms down, walk it back. Find downward dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, tap, knee left tricep. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Optional, find your hurdler's pose. And then send your left toes back to meet your right. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, hips go high, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Open mouth. Inhale, sweep your right leg high. Exhale, step wide. Right foot lands on the outside of your right hand and lower your left knee down. Stay on your palms, come to your forearms, or bring a block underneath your forearms or even underneath your palms. Stay as you are, knee goes in the same direction as your toes. If you're interested in something a little extra, Turn your right toes out 45 degrees and flex your right toes. Right hand on the inside of your thigh as you gently push the leg away from you. You can even uncurl your back toes and roll onto your outer hip. And if you're interested in a quad stretch, just float your back knee, reach behind you with your right fingertips to receive your toes. If a block is underneath your left hand, that brings the mat closer to you, and it can help close the space in between your right hand and left foot. Start to unravel through center. And we'll make our way into half pigeon. So if you'd like to come through three-legged dog, feel free. But I'm going to heel toe my right foot all the way over to the left until my outer calf falls down. Big inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, fold. Both sides of your hips, nice and heavy. Slowly push yourself back up. Roll onto your right hip. Swing your left leg around and all the way around until it lands on top of your right. So your heels can stay close in towards your body, or you can guide your heels farther away from you to find your cow face legs. If there's an arm variation that you'd like to take, feel free to take it. Otherwise, you can follow me as we slowly start to fold forward as much as possible. If you would like more time here, pause the video and take more time. Slowly begin to push yourself back up, nice and gentle. Unwind your legs. Oh yeah, feels so good. And then we'll make our way back into downward facing dog. Doesn't have to be pretty, it can be a little messy. Once you're in down dog, inhale, sweep your left leg high. Exhale, step wide, left foot on the outside of your left hand. Lower your back knee down, stay on your palms, come to blocks, come to forearms or forearms on blocks, whatever works for you. Pause here or turn your left toes out at 45 degrees, flex them. Make sure knees and toes go in the same line as you take the left hand to your inner thigh and very gently push away. Maybe uncurl your back toes and roll onto your outer right hip. And if you're interested in a quad stretch, start to float your back toes and receive them with your left hand. Start to unwind. Push yourself to your palms if you're not already there, and make your way into half pigeon pose. Big inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, forward fold. Start to press back up to your palms. Roll off onto your left hip and swing your right leg forward and all the way around so that your knees can stack one on top of the other. Maybe your heels stay close in towards your body. Maybe you send them away. Any arm variation you'd like, take it. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Gently press yourself back up. Unwind your legs. Extend your legs out and away from you, and then roll down on your mat. Meet in a supine position. If there's any final poses you would like to take, feel free. Go there. And if you're ready for your Shavasana, you can stay still with me. Take a slow inhale. Open mouth exhale. One more breath in. Open mouth. Seal your lips as you find natural rhythms of your breath. Allowing yourself the space to just breathe. I will call you back when it is time. Begin to slowly bring some movement to your fingers and to your toes. Point and flex your feet, open and close your hands. Roll your ankles, roll your wrists. Gently rock your head from side to side. Knees come in towards chest or soles of your feet down to your mat as you roll on over to your left or your right side and slowly push yourself up into a comfortable seat. Thank you so much for choosing to practice today. Something so good for your mind, body, and soul.